Hello, my dear students and friends. I hope everyone is good. Today, you get to know about the branding and packaging, the topic of commerce, why large scale detailing and different companies generally use branding and packaging. In which, in this video, we'll discuss that what are the advantages and disadvantages to company and consumer. So basically, the purpose of branding and packaging is product differentiation, aim at earning the goodwill of customers so they will become brand conscious and will be loyal to one brand. Branded goods are uniform size, weight, quality, and sometimes price. So basically, brand is a unique name the company has to adopt to make it differentiate from competitor. And packaging is used to protect the good. Packaging not only serve as protection for the good inside but also to identify branded product and to give them a attractive appearance that would appear to potential customer. Why company has to adopt this packaging and branding concept? The reason for this trend: growth of self-selection and self-service in retailing business. So that will be very easy for the customer that they have to go to shop and purchase the good, pay the money on counter and go away. In that way, the retailer shops do not hire a different staff. In that way, their fixed cost wages has been decreased. Second, it is very easy to sell out. By using this technique for branding, it can be very easy for the customer that they have to make a differentiation between the product, and according that they can become a loyal to the product. Advantages of branding and packaging to manufacture. When a company has to adopt branding and packaging, the first advantage the company gain is increased monopoly. That will put a good image in the eye of customer. In that way, company can create a monopoly. Company sales has been increased on daily basis. Increased turnover resulting in economies of scale, because when the company produce the good in bulk in large quantity as to meet the customer's demand, because of good brand name, consumer purchase more good, prefer to purchase more good. Company produce in bulk. In that way, the cost of production will go down and company achieve economies of scale. Cost will go down, company decrease the prices, sales is higher. Advantages of branding and packaging to retailers. What are the advantages a shopkeeper can gain? Branded goods are uniform packed. The retailer can place order for them without previous inspection. Branded goods are easy to handle. The retailer does not need specialized knowledge of the product. The retailer need no advertised branded good, because it is the responsibility of the company that they have to advertise the good on television. They have to adopt above the line promotion and below the line promotions. In that, the sales has been increased. So there is no need for the shopkeeper that they have to advertise the branded good. The retailers need not resort the price cutting, because price is fixed by company. There are specific commission offered by a company to retailers. So there is no need to reduce the prices. What are the advantages of branding and packaging to consumer? Consumer is well informed about the product. Label Labels may provide additional information, because on through packaging all information of usage and their ingredients are mentioned on the, the wrapper that is around the product. So it is very easy for the customer to purchase a good. A brand goods is in uniform quality. The consumers need no wasted time in inspecting the product before buying it. Consumer will never go for bargaining or ask the questions from the customers, from the shopkeeper, that what are the quality of the product, because consumer have complete knowledge about the company's name, their brand, image, and so on. So when you prefer to go to purchase an iPhone, the consumer will never ask about the specification, about the inner specification, either this is Chinese made or Korean or any kind of other country made, because if they purchase a genuine product, definitely they know the product is good. paying a low prices for the good which may have a mass production. Sometimes companies have to adopt penetration pricing for branded good when they enter into new market, but majority company adopt price skimming. They can set the high prices and then they can decrease the price at the time. The consumer does not need expert buying ability because of uniform quality, price and weight. Consumer will never negotiate about the product price with the shopkeeper. They have fixed price, they know that. Consumers may be able to enjoy a wider choice since they are chosen from many brands of the same product. Disadvantages. Now we discuss the disadvantages of branding and packaging to the manufacturer. It is difficult for a new manufacturers to acquire a share of market as consumers tend to buy a familiar product. If there are already so many brands in the market, so it is very difficult for the manufacturer that they have to put up place his product in the market. So that's why they have to work on the quality and good packaging, and they have to create a good relationship with the customer. In that way they can have a good customer base. On the basis of that, company create their market. But first of all, they have a problem in it. New manufacturers has to spend quite on substantial sum of extensive advertising campaign to introduce his product in the market. To compete, to sustain and to survive in the market, they have to put so much money on the advertisement to create a distribution image of their product in the eye of consumer, and they that need a lot of capital. Disadvantages of branding and packaging to the shopkeeper or retailer. Retailer has to stock many different brand of the same product to meet consumers demand, so he need a more capital. At in shop there are different companies product available the same segment. For example, if there is ice cream, then the shopkeeper stock different branded ice cream in his shop. If retailer have a laptop or mobile shopkeeper, then he also stock a different product, different brand companies product in his shop to meet the consumers demand. Adverse publicity of one product, then it might be negative effect of the other goods of the same brand. The retailer might difficult to sell these off and might have the losses, because sometimes if companies one product have created a bad reputation, so we retailer think that all other products of same company has a bad reputation, so maybe he can reluctant to stock these particular good, and maybe he face a loss. Disadvantage of branding and packaging to consumer. Definitely, if a good brand name company adopt price skimming in the beginning of the product, launching of the product, so consumer pay high prices. Consumer may be misled into buying the product for wrong reason. Through advertisement, consumer get the idea about the product, and that product is not basically for his own personal use, but he purchase it. That maybe he use it in future, so maybe he become misled and he purchase a good now, but he will maybe use later on. Comparative advertisement and misleading claim, none of which consumer has the technical knowledge. Sometimes company have to use that type of advertisement that claim that our product have this particular objective, this particular item that can satisfy customer's requirement, but in reality that is not. That is misleading, and sometimes the consumer get confused and he purchases a good with that attention that product generally satisfied their need, but that is not. So here we complete the topic of branding and packaging, advantages and disadvantages to manufacturer, consumer and retailers. I hope you did understand. See you in next video. Take care.